What's up, Sneak Geeks? Welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy Sneaker Life, and we're going through the sneaker archives, man. I just feel like nothing can replicate the 90s and the early 2000s. Early on in my sneaker collecting journey, I was solely focused on grabbing 12.5, almost damn near original, if possible, or first edition retros. And today we're talking about the Space Jam 11. It's crazy to think that it's literally been 20 years plus since these came out. Now this is the first edition retro. It released December 11th or 13th back in 2000. This shoe is almost 24 years old. I used to be a huge advocate for Craigslist. Like, that was the spot. I was always looking on Craigslist, always. I don't even know, there wasn't like Facebook Marketplace. It was really just predominantly Craigslist where I was going to try to find the best deals on shoes. And we'll talk about another pair that I got for a steal, but even these were lightly worn when I picked them up. It is a size 12.5. And even so, I wore them a lot. Like, getting right into the box. You can see the piss yellow soles, man. It's funny how back in the day, everyone wanted to use like the special lights and kind of restore these. You could essentially, like, I want to say bleach them. It's been so long, I can't even remember what I used to do. I have old videos on the channel, but there was like this chemical, damn near like lotion. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it, but you put it on your soles and it would basically remove the yellowing. It's so funny because I was like heavy into this. Like, if you go to the very early videos of this channel, like, I was all about collecting OGs. That was just the time. Like, I remember how bad I wanted just the Mocha 3s. And all this stuff back in like 2013 was super expensive. I mean, to find a pair of Space Jams from the 2000s was easily gonna run you like 600 bucks. And now it's really not that special to get OGs. And that's where I feel like the translation of sneaker collecting has gotten lost, because there's a lot of history in this shoe and people forget about it. But yeah, we do have our new hype collabs, but this is what got me started, man. You know, Space Jam released back in 1996. I was born in 1994. So granted, I was only 2 years old, but just growing up around the dynamics of what Space Jam was, the Monstars, the Looney Tunes, it's just such a nostalgic and amazing time. And I don't think anything can beat that. And I know you guys wanted me to go back into that nostalgia of, you know, sneaker collecting. This is why I started. These kids moving in the future, man, they're not even gonna know who Michael Jordan is. They never got to see him play. So this came with OG everything. I did get these for a steal. I mean, I'm pretty sure I paid less than $200 for these. Retail was $125, if you can imagine. And now we have like those Gratitude 11s coming out that are $230. So we're pushing almost $100 more 20 years later. Inflation is crazy. And I always loved the retro cards that this came with. A nice little piece of history you guys can see, November 1995. From the beginning, Michael Jordan has been involved with designing the Air Jordan basketball shoe. His intuitive insight of bringing formal look to the court served as an inspiration for the remarkable rendition. Like the man, the Air Jordan 11 is so sophisticated and without equal. I love seeing these. These have actually been in my storage unit. And I don't know why. I should wear them. It's funny, even going through the shoe, like, these are actually in pretty good condition. Most shoes that are around 20 years old, typically they're either crumbling or the sole is ripping off, and there's some slight separation, but not enough to be concerned about. And then even the days, like, I have sneaker shields in these. Like, that's hilarious. You guys remember these? I'm sure they still have sneaker shields. I'm sure there's new brands. But I was so concerned about my sneakers getting creased. Like, that's the last thing I wanted. I didn't want my Jordans to have creases. They needed to look perfect at all time. I'll do the penguin walk all day. And now it's like, maybe it's just because I have so many shoes, I could care less. I'm not the biggest fan of crease protectors. Like, I think they're important to put in your shoes. Maybe when you're not wearing them, just to keep the shape. But for the most part, I don't really care. But I just miss that, you know? Having a fresh pair of kicks in high school. And it's kind of funny, like, the way fashion is now. Like, kids really care. Like, kids are pulling up to school in denim tears and Supreme and LV. And when I was in high school, I didn't care about none of that, bro. I was wearing like LRG. I was going to Macy's to shop. And I felt like I was fresh. And the funny thing is, I don't recall any girls just being like, oh, you got the swag. It was like, nah, bro, I'm just handsome. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat. You could be handsome and be a bum, and it really don't matter. I dressed like a hooper, bro. I had the 2XL hoodies with the J's on, and it was a good time, man. Just looking back, like, I don't even recall like knowing what Rolex was in high school, because I was so focused just on hooping. And now, like, this new generation, it's all about like being flashy and who's got the most expensive stuff. It's such a weird transition. Damn near feel bad for them young kids, bro. But I have plenty of shoes like this. This just gives me like stories for days. I remember I couldn't even afford Jordan 11s, and I had a friend online who was like, yo, you could just buy like a fake pair from the site. They were like 30 bucks, and I bought the Bred 11s and the Space Jams fake, bro, so fake, like to the point where, so back in the day, fakes used to be so bad that this little tag right here would be in the wrong place. It would be like here. So you'd have to get some scissors and then cut all the stitching off, pull the tab off, get some fabric glue and put it here and put it right in the right place, just so it like looked more real. And man, just the things that I would go through, because I couldn't afford these shoes at the time. Obviously, you know, it was just way too expensive for a kid with no damn job. So, you know, scrambled up some money, and I made a video about those Jordans that I have that are fake. I actually started mowing in them back when I lived at home. Like those were like my mowing pair. I wish I would have documented those times. Sometimes, bro, you do gotta fake it till you make it. Like, don't get it twisted, man. A lot of these people out here, we all struggling. You know what I'm saying? Don't let social media trick you, bro. We're all struggling, but I love that sneakers just kind of brings us together with this common interest. Like I said, let me know down below what shoes really bring that nostalgia vibe back to you, and which Jordan was it that kind of got you started to collecting. And maybe it wasn't even Jordans. Maybe you liked Reeboks, and you know, we could even talk about the Iversons. My dad, I remember he got me a pair of Iversons back in the day, and there's just something special about those. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, man. Day number 3 down in the books. I'll see you tomorrow. We upload every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday until the end of the year. I'll catch you on the next one. Run it. Hands in the air now. You follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all that. Thank you.